Hi everyone, I'm Julian and I'm a personal trainer at Far Fitness at the Sports Dock at the University of East London. I'm also the founder of 2 Minute Fitness. 2 Minute Fitness bringing you 2-minute meals, 2-minute mindfulness and 2-minute workouts. And you're in for a treat today because I've put together a special edition extended online workout made up of my favourite 2-minute workouts. It's not going to be easy, but I'm going to show you in just 2 minutes how you can get a really effective workout routine. I want you to do your best to work hard and not rest until I say. So keep up the good work, stay safe, stay fit, and let me know how you do.
We're going to be doing some transverse lunges followed by some walkouts. As always, 2 minutes, 30 seconds of each on this one, no rest. So start position is just nice and upright. We're going to do a backwards lunge across the body. Okay, you can use the arms as a little bit of a counterbalance. The aim is to sit in nice and low so that rear knee goes just off the floor and just alternating legs. Always facing the same direction, but the leg just kicks out behind to the side. So this one's going to hit slightly different muscles on those thighs. The further you step out and back, the harder it is. 30 seconds of work, alternating. So you should really feel those inner thighs working, after which, straight legs, tiptoes, walk out, walk it back, and reach. If you want to add a little bit of a progression, by all means, throw in a press up at the bottom. Tiptoe up, and repeat. Keep an eye on my legs. They're always straight, that's the aim. Try not to bend the knees. 2 rounds of this, non-stop. Squeeze one more. And we're back into those lunges. So heart rate should be up. It's getting tougher. We're going to push through. Less than a minute to go. Okay, keep breathing, keep pushing. There it is. Last. Last few. Coming in. Let's squeeze one more again. 2 minutes. Backward lunge, touch the floor. This leg comes up, the opposite arm goes up. So as I say, a little bit of balance and coordination on this one. A great one to work those legs and to work those core muscles, particularly those that stabilize the hips. Let's see if you can stay balanced and stay coordinated on this one for 30 seconds. Okay, once you've hit your 30, you're going to go into a squat with an abductor. This one we alternate legs. Okay, so make sure, nice and upright, the knee doesn't bend, pushing out at the hip as you stand. Obviously the higher you lift on this one, the harder it is. You're just trying to stay upright, squeezing the abs. Okay, we change. Opposites. Lack of blood in the brain. This is what we're after. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Coordinate, balance. Last set. Let's do it. So really try and push it out that little bit wider on this last one. You should really feel the outer glutes working. Last few. Keep pushing. So the side kick burpee, you go into this position, kick left, kick right, stand up and jump. Second time we alternate, right, left, up and jump, and we continue. This is 20 seconds of work, just making sure that you're changing sides each time. Really try and jump up nice and high. It's only 20 seconds. Once you've done your 20, you're into a press up. Lower, press. Try and maintain neutral spine. And as always, if this is tough, just drop it onto the knees and do the same thing. The aim is to just do a continuous press up, 20 seconds. Once you get to that 20, you're going to go straight in without dropping down to a low plank and hold. Squeeze the abs, keep breathing, that's the aim. All right, it's burning. Round one, we're on our way. Hold. Once you hit that minute, we're back in. Kick, kick, jump, alternate. Squeeze one more. Press ups. Round two. Push. Last plank. Just got to hold it to the end. Let's do this. Hold it, hold it, hold it. It's burning. Little bit of a jump if you can. All right, so if this is tough, just do an alternating lunge on the floor. The aim is just to do some lunges non-stop. 20 seconds, that's the aim. So first 20, nearly there. So once you hit your time, we're just on the tiptoes. You can simulate skipping or just keep the hands at the sides. It's going to be continuous for 20 seconds. We're working those ankles and those calves. A little bit of wrist movement works those forearms as well, or just hands at the sides. As I said, it's 20 seconds of work here. Calves are starting to burn. Just in time, wide stance, sumo squats. Sitting nice and deep on this one. If you can get those hips below the knees, even better. As long as the stance is wide. So as you see, my heels are positioned shoulder width, if not wider. That's your 3 exercises. We go around again. No rest. Okay, burning. Even more. Second time round. Okay, breathe. Bit of recovery. Those larger leg muscles. The calves are still burning. Last few. Back into those sumos. Wide. Deep. Last bit. We've got 5 seconds or so. Let's push. And coming down. So nice and continuous, but making sure the back doesn't arch at the bottom of the plank. Just lifting the hips and lowering back to a straight position. Always squeezing the abs. 20 seconds of work. Okay, so once we hit that 20 seconds, we're here. Mountain climbers. Again. Knees up, non-stop. First round is the easiest. From here, it's a burpee. Pace yourself. We're on our way. We're close. Round 1. Straight back in. Planks. That's the easy part. Breathing rates up. Muscles are burning. "20 seconds. Mountain climbers. Let's go. High knees. Okay, got to push through it. Last one. Last 10 seconds or so. Don't stop. See what we can do. Down into a plank position, and we're just going to alternate. Left hand to right shoulder, right hand to left shoulder. The aim on this one is to take it nice and slow, brace the abs, but control the hip. Try not to rotate every time that you touch. All right, nice and controlled. Abdominal bracing is what we're after. Once we hit the 20 seconds, onto the back, hold a dish position, squeeze the feet together, and we're just rocking backwards and forwards. So the most important thing on this is your shape. If you notice, arms always over my head. I'm not doing this. Keep it nice and tight. Once you finish, legs up, just crunch. Try and keep the legs nice and straight. We should have a bit of a burn in those abs, if not already starting to kick in. First round, straight back onto the front. We're not resting. Looking good. On our way. Back on track. Rocking. Straight legs. Last. Alright, we're burning. Last few. Seconds a piece. Start off in your crab position, and we're going for a touch, alternate arm to leg. 15 seconds only, so this one goes quick, but we just need to make sure that, as always, we're minimizing the time in transition. So we're trying to keep it nice and continuous. We go from here straight into here. Nice easy transition, only 15 seconds. So as you know, the round goes reasonably quick, but the aim is just to overload those muscles. No rest. We go back. Hips always stay off the floor on this one. And the changes, the shorter rounds, are going to give us a little bit more of a cardio effect. Burning those extra calories, but still hitting those abs. So as you can see on this one, tuck crunch. Straight legs, high knees. Round 2, second minute. Let's see what we can do. So, those are the exercises. We just repeat. Bit of coordination on this one as well. 15, Russian twist. 15. Okay, we're burning. Let's push it. Last. Back onto those elbows. Tuck. Legs and abs. Short round, but it hurts. In the press up position, we're going to perform some scapular push-ups. So in this position here, retract and lift. Aim is to hold a nice high plank position. So this is a position where your back is straight, the abs are braced, next in line with the spine, so you're looking down, not up. And we're just trying to retract those shoulders and push up. But as always on this one, no bend in the elbow. All right, so if not already, if you're doing it right, you should feel this working the upper back. And if this is tough, drop onto the knees. You can do the same thing on the knees, just making sure that you retract here. Once you put your 30 seconds on that one, we're going to go into some back extensions. And on this one, we're just trying to lift the chest up as high as you can, starting off with the palms just at the sides. If you want a little bit more on this, make it a little bit harder, that is. Take the hands just up to the temples here. And if you really want to increase that a little bit more, you can go arms above the head. As a starting point, this is fine. Remember, it's 2 minutes with no rest. So lower back gets a rest. Back to the upper back now. Let's see what we can do. Okay, we're on our way. Last bit. So those rear shoulder muscles right at the upper back are really working now, burning. Push it on. Last bit, last one. So second time round, see if you can get up that little bit higher. Squeeze the glutes. And if you can, for the last 10 seconds or so, increase the intensity just by changing the arm position. It's just going to be a tuck in, tuck out, and a jump up. A little bit of balance involved. Try and just to stay on that leg. So it's only 15 seconds. Once you've done your 15 seconds there, we're going to stay on this leg. Try and remain balanced. Just a little single leg squat. That's all we need. Little dip, but overloading the right leg to start. 15 seconds only. If you lose your balance, don't worry, just reset and go again. Once you've hit your 15 seconds, we're still working the right leg. We're doing a forward lunge. 15 seconds. So pushing off that right leg for 15, looking good. And then to finish, last bit of overload, it's a backward step. Little transition, but it's still the right leg that's doing the movement. 15 seconds. And we do it all again on that left side. We're close. Single leg burpees, left. So as always, when we do the single leg work, good way to work your balance, but also you'll soon see which is your stronger or your weaker side and which leg you need to work on a little more. So I can already feel a little bit more shaky on the left, a little less balance, and just burning a little more than the right. Forward lunges. Again, on the left side, that's all this moving. Coming into the last bit, last 15. Again, a non-stop round, overloading those legs. Last few reps, squeeze one more. There it is, little shake out. One before, right leg goes up, left arm goes up. But in this position, we're going to go elbow to knee and back to that stretch position. All right, so the aim on this is to stay balanced. Squeeze the abs at all times, get nice and long with that stretch. Trying to make sure the back doesn't arch. And really trying to get in nice and tight so that elbow touches the thigh. 30 seconds here. And we're just working that right leg with the left arm. From there, you're going to go up into a higher plank, and we're working right leg to left arm. So it's the same leg, overloads. As you can see, that right leg never touches the floor. We're really trying to twist under the body. So if not already, you should feel this working those shoulders and the obliques. 30 seconds there. Take it back. We're on the other side now. Elbow to knee and a nice big stretch up. Last minute's always harder because those muscles are working overtime. As I said, no rest. Keep the balance on this one, keep it controlled. Try and take it nice and long in the stretch. Okay, so last here. Right arm, left leg this time. Really try and get a nice twist under the body. But just making sure, as you see, that left leg stays off the floor until we finish. Alright, we're burning. We're working, last few seconds. There it is. Wide stance, alternate. So all we do is little rotation, lift up, take it back round. Nice easy one to start. Pace yourself. Remember, it's 2 minutes, no rest. So exercise 1, you then go into some squats. Wide, close, wide, close. And the aim is to do these non-stop. So the lower you go, the harder it's going to be. Always pace yourself on the first round. Go for broke in the last minute. That's your time. Donkeys. So just trying to get up as high as you can. Even if it's a little low kick, it's still going to work here. Shoulders and legs. T rotation, round 2. So that one really throws the heart rate up, really gets a nice burn on those legs. Let's push. Okay, can feel the difference on those legs straight away. We're close. Legs are burning. Push through it. That last exercise, it's going to be tough. Let's do what we can. No rest. Of each, no rest. This is your start position, abs braced, down to those elbows. Nice and easy, back up to the hands. So on this one, the most important thing to remember is try to alternate, all right? Don't always lead with the right hand. Change it up to the left, then change it back. Okay, and again, the key on this one is trying to keep a nice straight back throughout, bracing the abdominals. Try not to let the hips rock too much as you push up. First 30 seconds, already done. Straight onto a seat, feet off the floor, we twist. So on this one, don't go too quick, but control is the key. Trying to make sure the legs stay nice and still with the feet apart. Just following your hands with your eyes. So coming up, first minute. Let me go around again. Elbows nice and tight. Big push up. Okay, so you should be feeling those ab muscles working already, but also shoulders, chest, and the arms. Last, back into those twists. Same again, control. Okay, we're burning. We're close. 10 seconds. Up in the air, we're just going to push up and down. This is number 1. We're going to get as high as we can with the hip, trying to keep the leg that's in the air nice and straight, and it's non-stop for 15 seconds on one leg. So once we've hit that 15 seconds, change legs, we do the same thing on the other leg. So the most important thing on this is as you push up through that right leg, we're squeezing the glutes at the top of the movement. Here we are, we're close. 15 seconds, we go back to the other leg. This time we hold it high, and we're going in and out. Bridge with the hip abductor. So we should feel this working the outside now of the right hip, but also the glute on the left side. Always trying to keep the hip up nice and high. So keep an eye on your timer, goes quick. The wider on this you go, the harder it's going to be. Try not to let the hip drop. Keep it nice and controlled. So once we've done our double 15 on this, we go back to the other leg. This time, it's a tuck. Still doing a single leg bridge, but just different variations each time. Left and right, 15 seconds. Keep the hips up. You should feel this starting to work a little bit more around the thigh, but also through that lower back as well. That's it. Really trying to lift the hip as you pull the knee into the chest. It's good. Last one. It's just going to be a hold with some circles, circling outside. Straight leg, 15 seconds only. Nearly there. This one goes quick, we change. So it's getting a nice overload for the glutes and the thighs. A little bit of work for the lower back, but also those abs fired up. Little stretch to finish. Okay, so I'm now going to take you through a 5-minute cool down stretch routine, and we're going to work all the muscles in the body over the next 5 minutes. So we're going to start off with a calf stretch. Make sure both your feet are facing forwards, but we're also going to bring in the shoulders. So I want you to bring one arm across the body, pulling that arm into the chest as you push the heel down into the floor. You should feel this stretching out the calf muscle, but also the shoulders. We're going to hold that for approximately 20 seconds on this one. And then going to change it over to the other leg, and of course the other hand as well. So we're in this position here. As you can see that from 2 angles, this is what we're looking for. So throughout all the stretches, guys, really focus on your breathing. I want you to take nice deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Just trying to lower the heart rate through all the stretches. We're then going to take it down onto the knees. And while you're kneeling, you're going to pop your hands just onto your lower back, and you're going to squeeze those shoulder blades back together, trying to get those elbows to touch. You should feel a nice stretch across the front of the chest on this one. So really pull those elbows back together and hold. Again, it's just 20 seconds there. Give it a little shake out and then just take it back. Sit back onto the heels with the arms out in front of you. Lower the head between the arms and just hold here. So this is a nice stretch for the glutes, for the lower back. And we're going to sit in there for a total of 20 seconds. And then we're going to take it up. We're going to take it all the way forwards. We're laying on the front now, and we're going to hold on just to one of the shins. We can rest the head on the arm. And we're just going to pull that leg back towards our lower back. But pushing the hips into the floor, you'll feel a little bit more stretch on the front of the thigh. And as always, nice deep breaths, and then we change. Excellent. Let's take it back into that back stretch again. Let's try and sit a little deeper into the stretch this time. So really sitting down onto the heels, stretching those arms a little further away from the body, and just pushing that chest down towards your thighs to increase the stretch. And as always, nice deep breaths. Excellent. Let's just take it forwards now. Just bringing the body forwards into this position here, where you drop the hips to the floor, lift the chest up nice and high. You should feel this stretching through those abdominals. Nice stretch for the whole front of the body on this one. Just lifting the chin up, really trying to get length through the upper part of the spine. Excellent. Let's roll on to the back for the next one. We're going to do a hamstring stretch. So this is going to work the back of the thigh. We're going to position one hand above, one below the knee, keeping the leg as straight as possible. Just ease that leg back into the body. So a nice straight leg. Just trying to avoid too much bend at the knee. And just holding to that point of mild discomfort. Remember, the stretches shouldn't ever be super painful, but a little bit uncomfortable is normal. But it's just trying to strike that balance. So we're just holding the stretch to a point where it's just a little uncomfortable. Nice deep breaths. Excellent. Let's take it up onto the knees now. We're going to stretch out the arms, the triceps in the back. We're going to take one hand over the top of the shoulder, and using the other one, we're just going to apply a little pressure and just ease that back. And again, it's going to be about 20 seconds or so on this one, with deep breaths. And then we're going to change. Give it a little shake out in between, and then take it over the top. So you should feel this working through the back of the arm, also through the back here. If you want to increase the stretch, you can place one hand behind and you can pull back on the arm to increase the stretch, or just apply a little bit more pressure just to the back of the arm here. And you should feel that really working down this muscle. And again, just give it a nice little shake out. Take it up to the feet, and we're just going to let it hang. We're just going to stay in this position here, trying to keep those legs as straight as possible. If you can touch the toes, perfect. But if not, just hang down as low as you can, just letting everything hang loose. Feel that stretch in the back and also the back of the legs. And we're going to slowly come up. And with deep breaths, we're just going to do a few shoulder rolls. Nice deep breaths. 10 seconds backwards, 10 forwards, breathing in and breathing out. So take it forwards, breathing in and breathing out. Excellent. Give it a shake out, and then for the last one, deep breath in, still breathing in, up onto the tiptoes, and breathe it out as you come down. Shake it off. Let's go for one more of those. Deep breath in, still breathing in, up to the tiptoes, and breathe it out. Roll it back, shake it out, and there it is. A nice full body 5-minute stretch routine. Something you can do at the end of your workouts, or you can use those same stretches if you want to develop or maintain your flexibility. So as I always say, no time's no excuse. Make sure that you do your stretches, do your workouts, keep up the good work, and let me know how you do.